Hey everybody, good morning, good morning. It's like 4 something in the morning. I'm trying to finish up my makeup, so I thought I'd talk to you guys while I do that. So, I hope everybody's doing good this morning. Half of y'all are probably still asleep. The other half that's not asleep is probably getting ready for work too. So, I hope everybody's good. I really gotta reorganize my stuff. I have stuff everywhere, but where it should be. So, I told you guys that I talked to my doctor and he gave me a refill on my Fentamine. But I'm thinking about letting him know that I take it twice instead of just once to see if he can either up the dosage, or I don't know if they do like two, you know, like if they allow two. I don't know. So I'm gonna have to talk to him about it. So, but other than that, everything seems to be good. I know I told you guys yesterday that I do take two and that it really decreases your appetite to the utmost. So just be careful if you decide to follow that. I'm not telling anybody to follow that. My makeup looks really dramatic today. I don't know if you guys can see it as much as I can in person. But, whew, I don't know. I'm still in my pajama pants because, I still got time. So what else did I want to say? I was trying to keep it light today. I need some blush or something on my face. I need something. I thought I brought everything in here with me. Usually I keep most of my stuff in here. So I don't know if anybody saw AmberLynn's new video. I forgot I had that in there. I just saw it today. It came on my feed yesterday. Where she's, talking about how down she is and how she's going to binge. And, she wanted to show us the real raw thing about what's going on with her. And so I watched that earlier, and I was going to do a reaction to it, but then I thought, I don't know if I really want to do that. Maybe a little later I might do that. I don't know. Don't mind me. Not all my brushes are in here. I had to, because of coronavirus, I got kind of worried about the brushes I had, so I had to get new ones. So that's why it looks weird. But so I just really get rid of the shine. So as I'm watching it, I'm just thinking to myself, we all do that. Like, we all, we get upset and we get mad and we binge eat sometimes. Some people work out more. It depends on what your vice is, but I mean, if we worked out more, then we wouldn't need the Fentamine. Maybe. Getting this all over my clothes. I don't like to bake, so don't mind me. I just like to dust it on to mattify it. I really did put too much in my eye, but okay, I feel better. For some reason, I don't like. Some days I like a natural glow, but most of the time everywhere, you know. There we go. I'll tell you. Oh no. I really feel like I shouldn't, but it's alright. I really need to work on that. What else did I want to say? Oh, so like I was saying, we all go through things, and you know, I know when my mom passed away, I want to say this year, but she died in December, so it was before the year began. So it's kind of weird to say, but yeah, when my mom passed, I went into depression. I gained the weight that I lost back because I was eating, and you could call it console eating, I guess, or this is Fenty's new thing, or you could call it I had nothing else to do. Like, I'm single, you know, and yeah. Stuff smells so good. So I want to say that I can understand where she's coming from. Like, I don't know what she's going through, that she needed to eat like she did in this video, like the Mexican food. I don't know what time that was, but for you to be full off of that where you can't finish it and then turn around and eat candy, it's just, what are you doing to yourself? And the sad thing is, it's not that I can't relate, because I mean, if we all are 100 with ourselves, we've all been in that place where we'll be on a diet and we'll be doing good. We'll be like, girl, I lost 20 pounds, you know, I've been doing my thing. And we'll be like, oh, really, what you been doing? Oh yeah, I cut down my eating, I've just changed everything. And we're like, oh, Lord, that's great. And then, in that next breath, you see them, and they don't look like they gained like an extra 40, an extra 20 on the 20 they lost. And they're like, oh, life just hit me. This is dark, but I just want to see can you see all that shine though? Look at that, that is so nice. This is Wet n Wild. Oh, sorry. Black Radiance. See this color? Isn't it pretty? Let me open it up so you can really see. Look at that. But that's what gave me this little nice glow. Gotta appreciate. Okay, so I'm all over the place right now. I get that. But how many bad days can you have where you can use that as an excuse to overeat? How many times? You're very proud to tell us that you've lost 70 pounds, I think it was, she said. Whether we believe her or not, I mean, she gets on the scale, I think she gained some weight back. I'm kind of not sure. But it's just so random, her spurts. And, like I said, ooh, this stuff spray is good. I'm trying to put something. I definitely don't want to get this stuff in my makeup. Damn. But how many times can we use that as an excuse before it's not an excuse anymore? Before everybody. And then she wonders why people, don't believe her. But in that same note, that doesn't mean that we should throw shade or hate on her. Because why? I think I said this before. it's not our lives. And you can only invest what you put in. And what are we really investing? Either you watch her because you want to see her fail, or you watch her because you hope she does well. I watch her to see if she does change. And I want to know what she did. These curls are look. I might have to. I didn't think it was gonna work that well. What do you guys look at this, guys? Alright, I got it everywhere. So what I used was Marc Jacobs Strictly Curly Leave-In Conditioner. And it says it hydrates, extra dry, frizzy, coarse curls for soft shine. So it gave me a nice soft shine. And it did give me bump some curls back up in there. I don't want to put too much on this. I just wanted to because it looked dry. Alright, and I kind of wanted to bring some bounce back into them. Okay, so what else did I want to say about that? So it's, you know, I can understand you falling off the wagon. How many people fall off the wagon? We all have done it, where we've been good and either something knocked us down, or we just hit something where we just want to binge eat. I don't know about you, but I've hit those moments. I've hit those moments a lot, actually. And that's why I haven't lost as much weight as I probably should have when I first started on Phentermine. And it's not that I feel like I failed or anything. It was just maybe I wasn't ready to do anything. Sometimes I think some people are just not ready. Just like she used to tell us she lost 89 pounds, it was because she was ready to lose that weight. That's just facts. When you're ready to lose something, you're going to do it. In her case, I don't know if she's ready. Or she could be doing what a lot of people say and trolling, getting people, even hateful people, to come to her channel. And that's how she makes her living. So it's kind of like, well, if I don't lose weight and they do criticize me, it's okay because I'm still getting paid. But then I don't think it should be a weight loss channel, honestly. I don't think it should be a weight gain channel either, but I'm just saying it's definitely not a weight loss channel. It could be like a blog, or my life, or something to that effect. So, but again, everybody has their opinion. Oh, this is the palette I used. Sorry guys if you're not interested in this stuff. I just let certain people know in case they want to know. And if not, I totally understand. I just want to darken up some stuff that I lighten up. So, I just think she likes to bait people into watching her channel. And it works. It works. Because she makes a living off of it. So you can't be mad at that. Just like I said, I just wanted to darken it just a tiny bit. I always hate when my front of my hair is flat. I don't know why. It's like I don't want it big, but I don't want it flat. I don't know. Sorry guys. Sorry. Okay. I'm basically done. Well, I'll do my makeup. I usually do my lipstick last. Um, because it's so early. Let me turn this down. I don't want to get demonetized, even though I don't make money yet, because I don't have enough subscribers or anything. Oh, it got really dark in here. Sorry, I'm in my living room again. Give me 1 second. Let me get my little selfie light. And, okay, that's better. You guys you see me like this anyway, right? Okay. So, the thing with her that really irks me is the fact that it's like she takes ownership sometimes, but not all the time. Like, stop doing that. What you put in your mouth is what you put in your mouth. And this thing called binge eating, it's a real thing. But I just don't like the connotation that it brings. Like, it gives people an excuse. Like, I'm a binge eater, or I'm just going to binge today. But I'm not a binger all the time. I'm only a binger some of the time. What? I was a binge eater. And it wasn't sometimes. It wasn't half the time. It was all the time. Like, I would literally sit down. I could give you a prime example before, so a couple of years ago, well, it's been a few years. So it was a couple of years ago. My mom was still around, and she went out. She was like, I'm going out. And I was like, oh, she was like, I'll be back. I think it was like around, she said she was going to be back around like 6 or something, because I was still staying with her. So I was like, oh, okay, no problem. As soon as she told me that, and before she could even say bye, I was on the internet with Domino's, and I ordered a small pizza. I ordered their lava cake. I ordered I think a plate of pasta. I want to say a bowl of pasta or whatever. I ate all of that by myself. I don't know how many times that happened. And so it wasn't ever like I was surprised that I was 400 pounds. Or I think at that time I was getting closer and closer to 400. I think it was like 380 going towards 390. So, you know, to me, it's just semantics. You're 400 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I used to do that all the time, constantly. Like, I would just eat to eat. It wasn't that I was hungry. It wasn't that I was sad or depressed. Or maybe I was. But I'm going to give myself the benefit of the doubt and just say no, it was just something I did. So it bothers me when she uses that as an excuse. Stop doing it. Like, if you're going to eat, eat. I don't care. Like, just be you. Just like these little stupid diets. Like, oh, I'm going to try Weight Watchers. Oh, no, I'm going to do curvy. Oh, no, I'm going to do intuitive eating. Oh, no, I'm going to do intermittent fasting. Oh, nope, I'm going to do whatever allergy she was doing, the bars things. Oh, I'm going to do phentamine. Now, phentamine has so many different side effects for so many different people. I can get that she didn't stick with that, because if it was giving her heart palpitations or shortness of breath that she was saying, then I'm all for you not taking it. I mean, I can't say whether or not that she truly had it or that she truly didn't. No one can know but her. But have you guys noticed that it's a 3-day trend? Everything is 3 days. I've done Weight Watchers, 3 days. That bar thing with the shake, 3 days. What else? Intuitive eating. I don't know, because according to her, she started that outside of the camera, but then Becky said something or implied something, so she kind of let us know the next day or the next video or whatever. But it was, it was like maybe a week or so. Then it was intermittent fasting. Now, how can I put this and not be mean? There is no way she could do intermittent fasting. Only because it is so hard to do. And for you to sit there and tell me you did 16 hours or 14 hours of not eating, I kind of don't believe you. You would need to film yourself sleeping. You would need to film yourself every hour. I mean, all day. We would need to know you start to finish. Okay? Now, intermittent fasting, IF. I'm just say IF because it's just hard to say. Don't hate on me. When I do it from 9 o'clock at night, because I know I'm about to go to sleep, until I think the next time I can eat is usually around 2, which is fine for me. Only because, the phentermine, I take that as soon as I wake up. Plus, on top of that, I do the detox tea. So I drink a cup of tea. I actually drink, don't kill me guys, okay? But it's true, Diet Pepsi. Because I take vitamins. And there's like the pack of vitamins, the ones that come in the pack. And you take 1 pack a day. I take those on top of the phentermine, on top of biotin. Because, I'm trying to get my nails to grow because they be looking sloppy. And I'm not trying to go to a nail salon with everything that's going on. So around 2 o'clock, I'm so busy at work that it doesn't occur to me to eat. It's just I'm working. But I will tell you this. When I'm home, I don't fast because I'm home all day. I would literally have to sleep all day because the fact that you're home all day doing nothing, you might clean, you might watch your favorite show, but you're literally doing nothing. You want to munch. It's just something you want to do. And you could be like I am right now. I don't have any junk food in the house. I do have a couple of things here. I'm just checking the time. Okay. But there's nothing unhealthy here. If I decide that I want to be unhealthy, then that's me. And it's one day. Like, that's why I say to everybody that it's important to understand that we can't do diets anymore. Diets should have died out a long time ago. Do you know what diets are for? Diets are for people that have a reunion to go to and they got a month to get themselves into shape. But you only got to lose maybe about 20 pounds. You know what I'm saying? It can't be like a significant amount of weight because a diet is just that. You swoop yourself up, you lose it, you look great in that dress, girl, your body's snatched. Whatever is loose, that's what cinches are for. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So you lose weight, you look snatched, your diet worked, good for you. What happens after that? Are you going to stick to it? Are you really going to stick to it? You going to eat a bar every day? You gonna pop open that lean cuisine? I don't understand. Oh, you gained it back? What, like in 2 weeks' time? Oh, you gained 5 extra pounds, huh? Oh shit, sorry. Ooh, sorry, didn't mean to curse. You understand? That's how it is. And I've been on that roller coaster. I understand exactly what AmberLynn is into. I've done it. I've done the exact same thing she has, which is why I never broadcasted anything that I did, because I wasn't committed and I wasn't ready. And I don't know So, okay. I don't know. I think I might have mentioned it, and if I didn't, I'm just gonna mention it here. I was still now I was closer to 400 pounds, and I think I was like 5 pounds away from it or whatever. And I was working at an insurance company at the time, and one day I was crossing the street to go get something from Wegmans. If you guys, hopefully you guys know, it's like a fancy, expensive grocery store. I only go there because it was across the street and they have like ready-made food and stuff like that. It's kind of like, I don't know, I don't know. I don't know. It's just like organic foods and stuff like that. I don't know what to compare. Oh, Whole Foods. It's like a Whole Foods. Hopefully you guys know what that is. If you guys are out of the country. So anyway, I was crossing the street and a car hit me. And the car hit me so bad that I have metal in both of my legs and in my arms. They were broken. I was in the hospital for like a year. I was in rehab for a couple of months. And then I was bedbound for a couple of months. And then I was stuck in a wheelchair because I still couldn't walk. And then it went from like a walker. It went from the wheelchair to a walker to from the walker to the cane. I just felt like I was like an old lady. Like I was just out of it. And because I was home all day, guess what? I ate. I was already big, so my wheelchair was big. I had a hospital bed in the middle of my mom's living room because I was there, and she was taking care of me. And the wheelchair was so big, in order for it to come out of the house, I would have to be like lifted up, or I couldn't be in it for it to then be out the house, and then for somebody either to kind of carry me out or not even carry me. Like I would have to be in like a chair or something else to transfer me and to put me into that, and that was never happening. Okay, it was never happening. The very first time I went out the house after that accident, literally is when I learned after physical therapy, and I learned to stand up and be able to kind of walk with the walker until I can get to the chair. You know what I mean? And I think I gained my weight there, the rest of my weight, because I was already big. I was always been big. I was never a small girl, and I don't claim to want to be a small girl. I just want to be curvy. I want to look good. Like I don't want to be a size 2. I'm too old to be a size 2. I don't want to look like a pencil. I got a chest and a booty. I like to keep that. I just want my waist to be snatched. I want my thighs to be snatched, which will require surgery, and my arms to look like they're supposed to. So anyway, as I was saying, and to look good in a body dress, like a bodycon dress. You put it on, you just look snatched from the top to bottom. That's what I want to look like. Okay, so I think that was my wake up call when I couldn't fit into my clothes where I wanted to. I was a size 28, okay? A size 28. And when I say I've done diets, I've gotten down from a size 28 to a size 18. And I was so proud. And everybody said, oh, you look so good. Oh, you look so good. Have you ever gotten a compliment and then went back to eating like you done lost all your weight? And you went up in pant sizes and you still were eating and you didn't think, and then you were back to the beginning. You're just like, fuck. That's what a diet is. And it took me a long time to realize that. So I told you guys I took fentanyl before. That didn't work. I was still eating. I don't know if it was a mental thing. I don't know if the dosage wasn't right. Maybe it was too small. I don't know. All I know is I guess I wasn't ready to do it. So during this accident, like I told you before, I ended up getting diabetes. And I didn't have diabetes before. So not every overweight person has diabetes. What happened was I have anemia. So when they did the blood transfusion, and I guess the trauma or whatever, I ended up getting diabetes 2 weeks after being in the hospital. And the doctors were like, this is, the cause. So now I'm a diabetic. I'm heavy. I got to shoot myself up 5 times a day. I look like a drug addict. No, that's why I said that was kind of my wake-up call. And I do say kind of because, you always have these false alarm wake-up calls. You're like, oh, I got to change my life. I got to do this. I got to do that. And you do it. And you're on the diet. I'm changing. I'm doing it. No. Because then you realize how much it costs to be on a diet. After all that ranting, all I want to say to AmberLynn is I am rooting for you. I just don't want to keep hearing about all your sad situations that you don't tell us anything about. And granted, you could be like, it's none of our business. And you're right. It's not. Then don't bring it up. Don't tell me, oh, I'm having a bad day, but I don't want to talk about it, but I'm going to binge eat. Maybe if you talked about it, maybe if you see me, I'm ranting on a video. Maybe if you talk about it, it would help. Like, I find this therapeutic. And I hope other people find it therapeutic too, because you could relate to my situation, and I could relate to your situation, and we could win together. I just want everybody to get out of the mindset that diets are a good thing. They're good for a short period of time. So, I had weight loss surgery. I was just heavy. There was no way I was going to lose this weight on my own. And before anybody judges me, oh, it's the easy way. If it was easy, I would have lost all my weight. Some people lose it all really quickly and they look great and then gain it back and have to go back for a second surgery. Other people, just stop doing it. I don't know. Me, again, I lost 200 and some odd pounds. I still have 47 more pounds to go. So I'm not mad at the surgery. I had this a couple of years ago. My job paid for it, right? Okay. My BMI was high. I went to the gym every day and it helped me with my eating, and it still helps me because my stomach is not back to where it was. And I like the fact that there's certain foods I can't eat. Like I can't go and, well, I can on some days, but it depends on what I'm eating. And it helped a lot. Am I suggesting people go and get surgery? No. You are your own person. You do what you want to do. I'm not glorifying it. I'm not saying, woohoo, that's the way to go. It's painful. It's long. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. If you think you can lose it the natural way, go for it. Which is why I wasn't mad at AmberLynn. She was like, at one point, she wanted to do surgery. She said she put in the paperwork. Then she didn't want to do it. Then she was going to do it. Then she didn't. And I'm not mad at looking at her journey and seeing all the pitfalls and stuff like that. I'm just tired of the excuses that go along with it. Just be like, I had a bad day, work sucked, or me and my girlfriend had a fight, if that's what you want to say, or me and my boyfriend had a fight. And it might be stupid to you guys, but it just upset me so much that I had to eat. I just, there was nothing else I could do. There was other things I could do, but that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to eat that candy bar to make me feel good. So I did. I think I would respect that more. Or, I had a bad day, and even though I don't want to talk about it, I will say that it was news that hurt me hurt me, and I don't know what to do. I've already cried. I've already, I sat down and, and this is my only outlet. And I want you guys to help me through this. Understandable. But every time you binge, how about you just want it? I know on my cheat days, I didn't go. I had cheesecake delivered to me, and my cheat meal was sweet potato fries, which I ended up didn't eat it all, bacon cheeseburger, which I only ate half, and I ordered their carrot cake. Took me like 2 days to eat it, 3 days, something like that. I finished it yesterday or whatever, and I'm okay with that because again, this is not a diet. This is a lifestyle, which means I need to eat the way I want to eat when I want to eat it. The question is, how much do you eat? Are you eating anything healthy? Are you overeating? Are you just eating anytime you want to? Are you snacking throughout the day? I don't snack throughout the day. I have my meals and that's it. And because I'm doing intermittent fasting, I only have a short window to do it. And sometimes I almost miss the window because I'm so busy. And it's okay. That's why I was able to do the 24. And let me tell you, that 24 hurt me. If you guys want to see what I'm like doing a 24-hour one, let me know. I've been ranting for like a half an hour. I'm so sorry. Um, so yeah, I I kind of want to do a reaction to her, but I don't want to bash her because I've seen people bash her, and I feel like that contributes to people wanting to overeat. How many of you guys have sat and someone has criticized you to the point where it hurts your heart? And if you're already a comfort eater, that is the first thing you're going to go to. I'm going to the fridge. I'm going to see if I have some ice cream. I'm going to see if I have some cake, maybe a cookie or two or a bag, maybe some potato chips. You know, you're just, maybe I need to go out and get a pizza. Like anything that's gooey and that's bad for you, that's fried, you want because you've been hurt. I don't know how many times me and my mother, before she passed, have fights because she'd be like, you need to lose weight. You are so fat. And it would just be constant. And I just never did anything. And the more she talked, the more I ate. The more I ate. And I didn't care. I didn't care that people called me fat because you know what? Outside of my mother, I would kick your behind. So you couldn't beat me. So I wasn't worried about it. So nobody said too much to my face after they got a taste of that. I'm sorry, that sounded really ghetto. All right. So I know everything's sitting up a little bit more, but I guess I could show you guys. I have a waist trainer on. I don't know if you can really see it. I found it the other day, and I'm already at the last one, so I ordered another one. I just started wearing it now because, like I said, I just found it. I used to wear them all the time. And this is a smaller one, thank goodness. So hopefully the one that is coming will fit me tight and be good. So anyway, so if AmberLynn is overeating because of the comments, then she needs to stop reading them. Plain and simple. You can say whatever you want to say to me because you're not saying it to my face. I have a very short temper sometimes, and you're not going to criticize me and make me feel bad about myself. And nobody should make anybody feel bad about themselves, because if you're trying to make me feel bad, then obviously there's something wrong with you. And that's the mentality she needs to have. I'm not saying she should go and fight people. I mean, because not everybody's like that, and that's not everybody's lifestyle. That's not even my lifestyle anymore. But at the time when I was younger, I was like, you're not going to talk to me any old way. You know, I don't care what you think. I really did. But, you know, you gotta keep that face on. So I think I'm done ranting about that. But needless to say, we all have our vices. I just wish that she wouldn't diet anymore. I just wish she would cut down on what she eats and realize exactly what she's eating. I don't care if if one of her meals is like 400 calories for the whole thing. There's still no reason for you to sit down and eat the whole thing. If you're meal prepping, prep all your meals. I don't meal prep. That could be my downfall. I mean, I live in a studio, so meal prep. I have like a really sucky refrigerator right now, but it's chugging along. So I don't meal prep. When I cook, and I don't eat at work. I don't have a sit down job, And even though we're allowed half an hour breaks, sorry, I'm looking at the time. Okay. I don't use them because I'm working. And they're fine with that, and I'm fine with that. The only thing I do at work is drink. I drink 2 of those core waters. I love core waters. I used to like Voss, but now I like the core waters. I'll get 2 of the big ones, and I'll put it in the freezer at work and let it get nice and cold and icy and drink that. And if I get hungry, if it's like okay for me to eat, sometimes I'll get those beef jerkies with the cheese and just snack on one of those, and usually I'm okay. But again, this is not a diet because I don't eat that all the time. I mean, if I want a bag of chips, I'll get one, but I just don't want to waste calories on that. Like, that's 400 calories. And again, I'm not counting calories, but you always got to keep that kind of in your mind a little bit. Like, if I eat this whole bag, it's kind of like 400 calories, and I don't know what I'm eating later. You know what I mean? So is it really worth it? Do I really want them? If I do, can I eat maybe half or maybe eat like a couple? Those are the things. So I don't like thinking about those things, so I just don't eat at work. Like I said, give me the little beef jerky sticks. Let me eat some meat. Um, I think she said she tried keto. I'm not sure. I've tried keto. Keto, I don't know if I gave it a fair shot. So I've been kind of thinking about trying it again. I don't know. I kind of want it. It seems like I'm doing a lot. You know what I mean? Like, if you listen to everything that I've said, that I've done, that I do, you'd be like, damn, girl. But the only reason why I don't really do keto is because you have to eat, and the stuff is high in fat and stuff, and I'm not a cooker like that. Like, you won't see me standing over a stove trying to cook a steak and let me get that avocado and stuff like that. Don't give me the side eye for that. And then I tried to get the meal preps one. I think I did the 75 factor. No, I didn't like the meals, everything. And everything has to be spicy. I don't eat spicy food. So that limits my choice when I'm looking online. I was thinking about trying HelloFresh. I don't know. I might try that again. And if I do, if they have like a keto friendly thing, maybe I might try it again. But again, not as a diet because, oh, and that's another thing, man. I don't know. Because I don't eat meat like that. Like bacon, bacon is my meat. Turkey is my meat. I'm starting to really get into fish. Not too much, but I'm starting to get into it. I don't know. It's a decision to try. Mm, mm, I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna end this little rant and I weigh myself tomorrow. Um, I'm hoping that I've lost something. You know what I mean? Like I told you guys, the month is almost over, and I wanted to at least be in the 20s, the 220s. I would hate to feel like that. I mean, I can accept it if it happens, but it's like such a setback. And then it's like, well, what do I need to do differently? Like, what could I have done? And then you just get sad. And that's where that feeding monster comes in. Mm-mm-mm. I do have one vice though. I do. And I don't think I've said it, but I've told my doctor this. I've told friends this. The only thing I will never give up is alcohol. I'm not an alcoholic, but I do enjoy my wine. I do enjoy vodka. I do enjoy alcohol. I don't go out and specifically buy high sugar alcohol. Like if I'm drinking vodka, it'll be with a diet something. And if I do have a Red Bull with it, oh well. You know what I mean? I'll try to do the sugar free. Try. If I get a regular one, I get a regular one. Again, not a diet, just a lifestyle change. But I do limit it how much I drink. So if I'm drinking by myself, because I don't mind my own company, I might only have like 2, maybe 3, depending on what. If it's wine, it's usually 2 glasses. Um, if it's like vodka and mixed with something, it's usually like maybe 1 if I'm by myself. If I'm out with friends, then it's maybe more, depending. We might do shots, we might do this, and I'm willing to take the consequences for that. I'm just letting you guys know there are some vices that a lot of people don't want to give up, and I don't want to hear, I'm gonna give it up, I'm gonna give it up, unless you, I mean, you could be truly committed to giving it up. I'm not with alcohol. Everything else, sure, sure. Um, yeah, I don't think there's anything that I'm so attached to that I can give up. It's sad to say, alcohol is one of those things, but I'm trying to be honest here. All right, so I'm gonna go. Um, oh my gosh, sorry, I was moving my leg. I've been on here for 45 minutes. I maybe what I'll do is I won't post this today. I'll post it tomorrow, and I'll have my weight in there. That way, I'm not overdoing the videos, and you'll still get the video. All right, and maybe I'll fix the lighting because it is dark. All right, talk to you guys later. Appreciate the listen to. Bye.